as a player, what were the most memorable moments of your playing career, and how did that shape your coaching philosophy?
There's quite a few memories I had. I'll give you just a few. Obviously, playing with some of the top players in the world, against some top players in the world on the international stage. When I played with Jamaica national team, I lined up against Brazil in London. When you look across the street from you, line up on the other side of the pitch, it was, Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Kaká, Roberto Carlos, just to name a few players, right? And I'm like, wow, you're watching the stars that you grew up, seeing on TV. And I'm like, hey man, I want to get the opportunity, whenever I'm done to give, the next generation of players, the skill set or the attributes to help when they get to this point, to see their idols or to get to that point where they're playing on a good stage and producing. And the other thing that kind of influenced my coaching career too was, when I played, I was a striker when I started out, and eventually I keep going backwards, striker, midfield, and then I ended up in defense, right? But my
Right.
attitude was I wanted to get forward. I wanted to score goals. I was always on the front foot. I was one of those cheeky players that, you didn't think I could get past you, but I could run past you and I could score with both feet. That influenced my style of coaching in terms of the being aggressive, wanted to get on the front foot, like the attacking style of football, but also I love the defensive side too, because if you have a good, solid foundation as a defensive team, that leads to good attacking moments. If you can defend well, especially high up the pitch, you'll get turnovers higher up the pitch and you're closer to the opponent goal. And that in turn, will create a lot more opportunity to score up the pitch. Those were some of the moments that kind of influenced my style and my ideas of when I became a coach or now that I'm coaching, that philosophy of just being aggressive on the defensive side, but also being aggressive when you have the ball. Can we use the possession to dictate the tempo? And then, can we hit the opponent on the right time to get in behind and then get numbers in the box to try to score?